But if the price is dead, for all we hold it, then let us die without a shred of fear. To be consecrated nation, oh Fatherland, this be our solemn pledge. Defending thee shall be our dedication. Spilling our blood will count as privilege. The will that which emboldens the free shall always be our flag of liberty.
All hail Biafra! All hail Biafra! All hail Biafra! IPOB, one family. Good evening, good night, good morning, good afternoon from wherever you are listening or joining us. My name remains your humble Chukwuemeka Anyoro Okafor. Mazi Okafor is from Agluzibo in Aniocha province in Biafra land. Greetings to you all, and I want to use this opportunity to greet our leader, Dean Emeka Odumegwu Ojukwu, a man that risked everything he has, everything that belongs to family, to make sure that people like us are here today and talk as Biafrans with our head up. The same greeting and thanks goes to our spiritual leader, our spring leader, Onyendu Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, who was brutally kidnapped in Kenya and returned to the contraption called Zoo, Nigeria. And as we are talking right now, he's still sitting in DSS dungeon for the sake of Biafrans all over the world. Because the injustice peddled against our leader is an injustice peddled against Biafran people as a race. I thank every one of you, and the same goes to our able HOD, Mazi Chike Doziem. I say, may Chukwu Kabiama bless him, a man filled with wisdom and patience. The doors are wise. Greetings to all the members of DOS, wise people that were assembled by our able leader, Onyendu Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, to guide this structure that has a mandate to restore the kingdom of God on this Mother Earth, Biafra land. We say, may Chukwu Kabiama continue to bless them, and may he be their strength and protect them and give them more wisdom to lead us until Biafra land is restored. I want to use this opportunity also to thank the host for giving us the opportunity to gather here this evening, and the same thanks goes to all of you that are right now present. I say, from wherever you're joining us, feel free to invite your friends and your well-wishers. And I say, may Chukwu Kabiama bless you all. This evening, we are going to have a very short sections because the doors are wise. We shall be joining our able DOS, Mazi Chinasanworu, exactly at 7:30 p.m. Biafra time. So we're just going to have a very short session today, and the rest things we're going to push it next week at our regular time. So please, wherever you are, try and tweet that the doors is wise, and retweet that all our family members should make sure that they join the upcoming broadcast, the interactive session from the DOS, Mazi Chinasanworu, and the others. Before we continue, I would like to remind each and every one of you what we are doing is not King Dread meeting. What we are doing is not Omonna meeting. What we are doing here is to strategize and execute to make sure that we free all the indigenous population that are trapped in that contraption called Zoo Nigeria. Because like as our leader used to say, we must continue, but we shall remain complete discipline and complete formidable. We are not shaking and there will be no retreat, no surrender until Biafra land is restored. Because we are fighting to make sure we restore the kingdom of God on earth. A nation where equal right and justice shall be for all the citizens living within our boundary. A nation that will guarantee security for the life and properties of all our citizens. We are fighting to restore a Biafra where free health care shall be for all our citizens. We are fighting to restore a Biafra where state water supply shall be for everyone within our boundary. We are fighting to restore a Biafra where steady power supply also shall be amenities possible for every citizen living within our boundary. The same goes with social security welfare for everybody living within our society. It means every citizen we have a guaranteed pension fund after working for so many years. It means that all the citizens living with within our boundaries shall have the opportunity to receive social welfare, meaning a given amount, whether if you're not working, the government will be able to support you due to the kind of system we're going to run. Biafra land shall be better than what we have here in the Western world. We are fighting to restore a Biafra where the government shall see it as a duty to support the young entrepreneurs for them to grow and create more jobs for our citizens. We are fighting to restore a Biafra where the corrupt politicians shall have no place in our society. We are fighting to restore a Biafra where there will be nice infrastructure in every city and province in Biafra land. We are fighting to restore a Biafra where the day government shall make sure that they support the existing industries for them to be able to compete internationally with all other industries you have all around the world. As we continue with the diplomatic push to restore the kingdom of God on earth, I want to thank all members of DOS and more especially our gallant men back home, the Eastern Security Network, the men that have sworn an oath to protect our land, the men that are paying the ultimate sacrifice to make sure that all our citizens are safe, that those that are coming back this Christmas time, this festive time, that they will be able to move free without being a kind of kidnapped, robbed, or molested from the marauding Fulani herdsmen. We thank them for all their sacrifices, and we say wherever they are, may Chukwuka Biama continue to bless them. May he be their strength and continue to strengthen them. We say that Igwebike, our freedom is in our hand, and it is our collective duty to take it whenever the time is ripe, because we are following a blueprint that our leader, Onyendu Mazen Kanu. What most of us does not understand. I want to ask you, how many of you remember the event that happens at Emene, the day our leader was in the States? The zoo police people try to block the road. I don't know how many of you people, how many of you listeners here to remember what happened that day. How I defeated them all with this. That was the BK. What did that most of you leaked Emma this on that particular day, the British left and the Fulani understood the Biafrans have somebody would ask them at any moment to move, and they would, because all their plan that they've been laying for the past 60 years was kept on hold according to the advice they got from the British government, that they should wait until our eternal leader, Dim Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu, died. Then they can take over our land. They didn't know that somebody like our supreme leader, Onyendu Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, none of them know that IPOB will come. Nobody calculated it. Because before the death of our eternal leader, each time the Fulanis want to march, the British always call them back and tell them, these people have, Biafrans still have somebody that would ask them to defend themselves, and they will do it. So as our eternal leader passed, they felt that the field is free, that we can march. They started their preparation. They did not calculate that IPOB, led by Onyendumazi Nnamdi Kanu, will come. And as IPOB came, they didn't know where to put us until many events start transpiring in their eyes. But on that particular day, the message they sent to Aso Rock, the message they sent to their stooges is that the Biafrans, the Igbo race, have now somebody that can tell them to march and defend their place, and they will all march. And that particular day, they saw it, event after event. On the May 30th event that we celebrated, where our leader asked us, when they were asking us where is the boundary of Biafra, where our leader asked us that every Biafran, wherever you are, if you know that your mother uses two wrapper, you should make sure on that particular day you pay your respect to our ancestors. And in that particular night, the lights that were lit in many homes, in different homes where Biafran reside within the Biafran territory, mark the map of Biafran territory for the international world to see. Those that were in the spaceship up there, in NASA Center up there, could see it, and they sent the message direct to the ruling order of this earth. And they all knew. And that is when they all decided that our leader should be terminated. And that is when they started making this plan to execute our leader. Not work. It will not work. They knew, because they knew right now that Biafrans are all over the world. This is not 1977. They knew right now that if anything happens to our leader, it's not just only that consumption cost to Nigeria will go up. I don't want to use the word, but sorry will be the name of this earth at the end of the day, because you cannot touch the chosen one from Elohim. I thank each and every one of you for having patience, and for those just joining us now, you are all welcome to Biafran Twitter space, where we say it the way it is, where we create awareness that will lead to restoration of the kingdom of God on earth, Biafra. Before I continue, I'll give the mic shortly to Mazi Evan, because he will be the only speaker that we allow today. And then after that, I will go for the preamble and call it a day, because I want to join and listen to the DOS. DOSRYs. I want to listen to the brokers of Mazi Chinas Anworu exactly 7:30 p.m. I want to be part of that program. Most of the agenda we have today, most of the things I would like to explain today, I will bring them forward in the coming program next week, Sunday. Mazi Van, the mic is yours. Mazi, can you hear me?
Yes, Mazi. Good evening from here. Mazi, I still remember Mazi Van's heart from Owerri province of Biafran land. As you say, you've said it all, and today is the heavy masqueraders are coming online in a few minutes time now, so we have to give respect to whom respect is due. China Sangora, as you know, is our defense minister, whether the enemies like it or not. No matter how shenanigan they may be doing, or whatever they are doing, by the grace of Chukwuka Kayam, that young man has been doing his work in a way that I call it the more enemy look, the less they see. China Sangoro has been outstanding, and tonight he's coming on air to tell Biafrans what they must know and what is going on. Because through him and from him, we got to know what is going on, the authentic information, because he doesn't miss words. China Sangoro, we know he's a person, he doesn't miss words. He said the way it is, it's happy. If you like, you listen. If you don't like, don't listen. When the time comes, if you don't want to avoid criminality, as he always come on air to warn, then your two hands will become one day, as the case of some of them. So this evening, we don't have much to say. We encourage both Biafrans and non-Biafrans and lovers of freedom to join him this evening, and let us hear from the What package they have for us. Ndewo Mazi.
Ndewo Mazi, may Chukwuka Abịama continue to bless you as we diplomatic push to make sure that we restore the kingdom of earth. I want to remind each and every one of you of a post I saw recently. You know, a young man with the name Nken Dream or the Nken that lives in Germany showing normal German president permit saying that he has a United Nations. This is ridiculous. I've lived in this country 26. This young man and him. Our people has to be careful. This topic, I'm going to push it on next coming episode. Our people must be very careful from these criminal autopilot people. Our people just have to be careful. This is a call for us to understand there is no umbrella that will shelter you going get tough than IPOB. And the area we all understood the time we are and go back to the base and join IPOB, more especially those of us in diasporas. You know, the earlier we understood it, if you have family living in the Western world, tell him one IPOB. Because when the time comes, I have friends here that when anything happens to any of their family member, instead of them going to police, they will start looking for help at IPOB. I do ask some of them, wait, you are not coming to IPOB meeting. Nobody have ever seen you in our meeting. So now you have difficulties. Your the first place you're running to is that now IPOB exists. So it's time we get wise and start looking for that black goat in the daytime before the night comes. I'm going to continue this gospel the next time that we're going to meet next week, Sunday. I will shed more light on this event. But I want to remind each and every one of us, be very, very, very careful at this trying time with who you are dealing with. These people that are promising us Biafra, every this thing, after the appeal court gave judgment, the autopilot in Finland, the chief autopilot, come out and say he gave the zoo government 48 hours. If not, he will do this, he will do that. After 48 hours, what happened? Nothing. He's doing a countdown. He has nobody. You guys should develop brain and even ask him, where are those people you have on the ground? Because all we know from our intelligence, all he has are criminals. Those that are killing, destroying, and destroying everything that we have in our ancestral heritage. Those are the people that he has, criminals and kidnappers. And as they're committing all these things, they are trying their best to make sure that all the crime they're committing, that they put it on the head of our leader, so that our leader will not come out. But they already before the journey begin. Plans are dead on arrival. That's why wherever you are, please say the boss is wise and retweet it. Because at the end of the day, all our enemies shall be crushed. Where they are, all of them shall be crushed. And in this journey to restore our kingdom, Biafra, the time is coming. Everything shall manifest because our leader very soon, and our nation shall be restored. And when our nation is restored, just like as our leaders here, the DOS are being, everybody shall account for whatever you stole Biafra land, whatever you use the name of IPOB as fund, whatever criminal offense you commit, you shall be called to account for it. You shall stand for it. This is a warning to all of you all. May Chukwuka Abịama bless all of you that have the time to join us today. May Elohim bless our leader, Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wherever he is. May he be his guidance and his strength. May our leader regain his freedom faster than we all expected. Possibly, we shall sing the redemption song, the song of freedom, sooner than any of you expected. May Chukwu Okabiama bless our HOD. May he give the DOS more wisdom. May he bless all the gallant men of Eastern Security Network, those that are sitting on the trench the past year already. Those that are there under the sun, under the rain, under the wind, day and night, afternoon. Those men that are paying the ultimate sacrifice. Those men that have sacrificed everything they have, that choose to go and sit on those trench to be the gatekeeper, to make sure that our ancestral heritage is not overrun by these Fulani marade and terrorists. I say, may Chukwu Okabiama be their strength and continue to guide and protect them for all of us. He say, he say, he say, I thank the host for giving us this opportunity, and I thank all of you for your patience. We shall see us in the coming Sunday, 7 p.m. Biafran time. With this, from me, from here is good evening, and may Chukwu Okabiama bless you all. Please don't fail to join the broadcast of our able DOS, Mazichina Sanwori, is going to start in 10 minutes. And because I would like to go and get ready my pen and papers for that program, I would like to leave now so that I will not miss the preamble. May Chukwu Kabiama bless you all. He say, thank you very much.